Alright, let's get right into it. This is the mountain road where Huawei's system struggled with cornering. First, we have a right turn. With Huawei, there was a beep 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 warning here. Tesla makes the first turn smoothly. Now let's see how it handles a larger turn. The speed has dropped to 43 kilometers per hour, which is a bit slow. Maybe because of the speed bump ahead? Yes, it seems Tesla slows down whenever it detects a speed bump. Every time it sees one, it decelerates significantly. Honestly, that's a bit excessive. As human drivers, we wouldn't slow down this much for every speed bump. Look, here's another one. Tesla slows down again. It recognizes the speed bumps very well, which is impressive, but it affects driving efficiency. So while this is impressive in a way, it does slow things down too much. As far as I know, only Tesla does this. Other vehicles don't seem to detect speed bumps in this manner. Now, why isn't it speeding up? Is it because of that electric scooter ahead? Not sure. If it's only slowing down because of the scooter and doesn't overtake, then we may have to stop and wait for it to move. Let's keep going for a bit since this section is a straight road. Right now, it's following the scooter very slowly and isn't overtaking. That's a downside. There are no lane markings on this road, and up ahead is a very sharp turn, one that Huawei struggled with. Tesla still isn't attempting to overtake the scooter. Let's give it some accelerator input and see if it will overtake. Okay, once we manually press the accelerator, it overtakes. But suddenly, there's an oncoming bus, and Tesla smoothly yields to let it pass. Now, even though pressing the accelerator makes Tesla overtake, I consider this an intervention. Some people argue that pressing the accelerator doesn't count as an intervention and that this is human-machine co-driving, but in my opinion, that's not true. This is just assisted driving, not full autonomy. Tesla clearly has the capability to overtake, but it hesitates. Up ahead, there's another scooter, and again, it doesn't seem to want to pass. Since the road has no lane markings, Tesla remains cautious. Let's press the accelerator again. Once we do, it overtakes immediately. I didn't touch the steering wheel. It overtook by itself. Now, here comes one of Huawei's problem areas, a right turn at an intersection. Huawei always struggled with this turn and would overshoot. Let's see if Tesla can handle it. Tesla starts changing lanes in advance. It does miss the turn but remains stable. Pay attention to the road. There's another sharp bend ahead. Today, traffic is quite heavy, mostly three-wheelers and scooters. But compared to when Huawei drove this road, there aren't that many. Even with fewer obstacles, Huawei still had difficulty. You can check my profile for comparison videos. I'll probably combine them for a side-by-side analysis. Now Tesla takes this bend very smoothly, while Huawei had a much harder time, almost driving into the drainage ditch. Again, I'm not trying to bash Huawei, just making an observation. I own both the M9 and the ArcFox Alpha S, so I can compare their performance fairly. Tesla's cornering ability is truly in a league of its own. The way it handles these mountain turns is seamless, no awkwardness at all. This level of stability is really impressive. Now we approach a blind right turn. Tesla handles it well, but Huawei usually struggles here. When driving Huawei on this road, I usually stop because it gets too dangerous. You can check my videos to compare. I'm still deciding how to present this footage, whether to merge it or upload it separately. I don't want to cause unnecessary controversy. Many people immediately take sides and accuse me of favoring one over the other, but honestly, I'm just doing a fair comparison. Look, aside from hesitating to overtake scooters, Tesla's performance has been rock solid. Many people believe Chinese self-driving tech is already very advanced, but when you actually test it on complex mountain roads, the differences become clear. I'll upload a Huawei comparison video soon. Now we're approaching a hairpin turn, a very tight one. Tesla handles it beautifully, incredibly smooth. Some say it's only stable because it drives slowly, but once you see Huawei's performance, you won't say that anymore. Previously, I posted Tesla's weak points because it just entered the Chinese market. Some people accused me of being biased, saying I was too harsh on Tesla, but I only report what I observe. If it has flaws, I point them out. If it excels, I highlight that too. Now, let's head downhill and see how it performs.